Hello there and welcome. This is Liesel Tevisham and I have a quick tapping video for you today. Have you felt sometimes that you get stuck with your issue, that you're busy working through something and it feels suddenly to you like it might never leave, and you get a bit fearful because what if you're stuck with this thing forever? I have a few clients excuse me, that we work through pretty heavy issues, and some of it's been hanging around for a very long time, a lifetime, because it started in childhood. And sometimes they hit this snag where they think this will never change, and it's a pretty scary and disempowering place to be. And if we don't release this fear, then it is hard to make progress because it can almost prevent us from wanting to try, because what if I try and I'm stuck with it anyway, then I'll feel like a failure. So there's so many layers to this. So we just may be going to do about 5 minutes of tapping. That's the purpose of these quick tapping tips. We'll make a little bit of progress. Don't have to solve the whole issue in one go. Just a little bit of progress is sometimes exactly what we need. I'm going to check the time, and so that I can keep an eye on the time and not go on for too long. So let's start here. So tune into your feeling just as you start tapping on the side of the hand. Just start tuning into the issue that you feel stuck with, and where in the body you feel anything around that, so that you can just use that as a measure for progress. How stuck do you feel with it? And then start with, even though I'm afraid that I might be stuck with this issue forever. What if it never ever shifts? I can love and accept myself anyway. What if I'm afraid, even though I'm afraid, I'm going to be stuck with this issue forever and it will never shift? I'm just going to have to deal with it forever, and that is a huge fear for me. I can love and accept myself anyway. And even though it feels like I might be stuck with this issue forever, and that feels really heavy, I don't want to face that possibility. I can love and accept myself anyway. And just tapping through all the points. What if I'm stuck with this forever? I don't want that for myself. I really need to get rid of this issue. This issue needs to go. I can't be stuck with it forever. And I feel really, really heavy and desperate if I think about that possibility. I just cannot be stuck with that issue forever. That's going to ruin my life. I don't want to be stuck with this issue forever. That will ruin my life. And the response together, I can't be stuck with this issue forever. I desperately need to get rid of it. Top of the head. What if I'm stuck with this issue forever? That is going to be so terrible. And take a nice deep breath in. And we'll continue a bit and moving slightly towards a bit more positive. Sometimes it may not land yet to do any positive things. So in that case, just continue a round on, I might be stuck with this forever. And just for the interest of time, let's carry on. Even though it feels like I might be stuck with this forever because I've been carrying it around for so long, I'm open to the possibility that every time I do a little bit of work with it, there is a bit of progress. And it's not the same layer that I'm working on. Even though it feels like I might be stuck with this forever, I'm open to the possibility that it's just my mind telling me that, because it's trying to protect me. It's trying its best to help me make progress. And even though I have this deep fear that I'm going to be stuck with this forever, I want to trust and I want to be open to the possibility that every time I work a little bit on it, I am making even a centimeter of progress, and it's never on the same layer. And I am letting go of it as we speak, as I'm doing this tapping. And just around on all of what we've been saying now. What if every time I'm doing some work on it, I am making progress? Of course I'm scared that I'll be stuck with it forever, because this is an issue that I care deeply about. And I really, really, really want to make progress. And who wants to be stuck with an issue forever? And my mind is trying to protect me and help me along to make progress. And what if every single time I do some work on it, I am making a bit of progress? And it just feels like I'm not, because I haven't looked to see where the progress has been. It's easy to feel like we're stuck because we keep focusing on the places where things haven't changed yet. I wonder what would happen if I start looking for changes that have already occurred. I wonder if I start looking in a different place and start noticing even the tiniest of changes that have taken place. I wonder how my perspective might shift if I do that. And I wonder what would happen if I stay open to the possibility that some things shift quickly and some things shift slowly. And maybe I'm working on an issue that needs some slow progress, and that's okay. I know there's parts of me that feel in a hurry to get it all done by yesterday. Of course I want to make progress. Those parts of me are in a hurry because they're tired of this issue. And maybe I can let them know that I understand that they want to make progress like right now. And maybe the fact is I'm doing the best I can, and it will shift right on time in a way that's right and comfortable and in the right way for me. Maybe I can be open to the possibility that if this shifts too quickly, it's not going to be sustainable. So maybe small steps win the race. Nice deep breath in. And just checking in on how you feel about the progress and being stuck with the issue. And perhaps you can repeat these 2 rounds every time you start feeling stuck. Even if we make a tiny bit of progress in the right direction, that is progress, and sometimes we forget to notice the changes. Bless you. Have a beautiful Friday, a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for watching. Feel free to pop me a note in the comments and ask for other topics that might interest you. Just a little bit of progress every time, 5 minutes of tapping, and that will really help us make progress in the bigger scheme of things. So have a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching.